So this is a thing where I can't really go back really all the way there because I have done so much before then or after then already, so it's not gonna let me go back. But let's test it out and see. But remember to always change out these when you paste and copy. Always change out the height, the width, the background image or color, and of course the text that's in it. That's something that's very crucial because otherwise your layout will just look a certain way. So cool. And there we go, and it's in there. All right, and of course you know if you put a break in there, and then just bring it down. You don't have to, but it's up to you. And that'll be after the center box. Okay, that's gonna be with your text. So when we do that, and her layout is actually done. Okay, now these links. I don't like messing with these links, but you have to. What I do, maybe you might say, oh, that's too much work. You know what I mean? So, but this is what I normally do. See how it goes to her MySpace layout, right? And I type it, and I want to get add to friends. Okay. Now I actually just click here, and I copy that URL, and I put that in. Now I'm going to show you all the way that I normally put mine in, and the way it is. So that way, like here's the add button, and the way so that it can open up to a new tab. Now this may not work with my other way of doing my div layout, but you will see. Okay, you put that in there. Make sure you put the quotations. You type in first. You put in this first bracket. You open a space href, and then equal sign, and then you put your quotation and then the link. All right. Then you put your quotation to close it, because if you don't close it, it's not gonna show up. It's not gonna. It might even throw your whole layout off. You put a space. Type in target equal quotation, and you got the underscore. Type in blank quotation close bracket. Then to make this valid, you have to go right here. You have to go after the image link. See, this is your image link right here, or the URL is. All that information from this bracket to that bracket is your image link. So it just basically gives you all the information about your image. So I'm gonna close that up. And you put open slash a close. All right, then Control S or file save, whichever one, doesn't matter. And let me show you something, and you will see something. Actually, hit Control F. Now look, see, the whole layout is like messed up. This is nothing I don't like about slicing images, because any little thing can throw off the whole layout. Alright, now this is because we didn't make our, see, but when you click on, when you put the mouse over it, it shows up, it's at the bottom. Okay, now that's where our link is going to be. Now what I want to do is, I want to make this with a border of 0. I don't want the border. Alright, so you put border equals quotation 0 quotation space, Control S or file save, go back, and there you go. See, simple as that. And you can come back to whoever's layout you're doing and just do the same thing with it. You know, this is what I do. You don't have to do it. I tried the other way, but I just changed out the friend IDs. That for whatever reason sometimes it doesn't work for me, so that's why I don't really do it. So basically, just go here. You're doing all this. Now, like I said, you don't have to have the. Let me see. Hold on. You don't have to have this target right here to make it go open up a new window, which I'm actually I should have showed you all. But like right here, since this is the way it is, when I click on here, it opens up a new window. You see, and it gives it to me right there. But if I don't put it, which I'm actually gonna the Twitter, like I didn't do it on the Twitter, this opens up in the same one. Now you might not want like that. You might want whoever it is to actually still have this page open at all times. Whatever they click on is always going to be open, and the other thing is going to go to another window. But if you don't mind them just going to, getting out of your page and going to other pages, then that's fine too. All right, so let's go ahead and finish putting these links up. Okay. Don't forget to put your border. I'll put the border in right in here, right between alternate tag and the height and width. This is the comment. Now pay attention to this right here, because this will actually I can't even do it because I'm not a friend. But you get the idea. If you are their friend, it's gonna be easier if you get the links like that. Just click on them and do them like that. If you have another way, then do that too, and it's great because you got it. But that's basically it for those. Got the gist of it. Alright, and then my message button is working as well. Alright, and you know you can go in and do the rest. Alright, and that is basically it. This is basically how you would do a regular div layout with no flash, type 1. This is just so slicing the images, Photoshop, hosting the images, and just putting everything in basically, because it's a lot of work. You see, it's a lot of coding. Sometimes you can lose track, and it can actually not be as well as you want it to be. But I will show you all another way of doing this. It's going to be a type 2, which is straight CSS. This is HTML with CSS involved. But this is going to be, the other one's going to be straight CSS. And, oh yeah, I have to show you all how to put this into my space. Alright, so see, this is it right here. This is the whole layout. Alright, now what we'll do is, since I have another, let me sign out of my space. I have another layout, another I think this is the one. I remember. No, it's not it. I think it is. Alright. Whatever test page you have, if you don't have a test page, then just use the layout, the URL that you are using to test it out there.